Starscream, why are you so concerned about this creature?
Because I knew him once, a long time ago on Cybertron.
You knew him?
Skyfire and I were both explorers from Cybertron.
That must have been shortly before our final falling out with the Autobots.
Yes, Skyfire and I were exploring what was an uncharted planet at that time. This one, Earth. We detected no intelligent life.
Hey guys, welcome back for today's unboxing video, Transformers unboxing video, and I still had a Starscream left over to unbox. In the meantime, two other Transformers came in as well. Those are gonna be huge, which I'm really looking forward to, but yeah, I still have to do the Starscream before I can get into those. Starscream is basically the same as the Skywarp I got, which is a knockoff of a masterpiece. It's the MP-52 without an extra designation, because this is probably the first one which was released, and then they made a Skywarp and a Thundercracker after that, I think. It's a version 2.0 of Starscream, and this mold, I'm from what I experienced with the Skywarp one and with the Thundercracker one, which was not a knockoff of the masterpiece but a fourth party, but I think they sort of use the same mold because it looked very similar. My experience with these robots is very good. I really like the way they are, the posability. Both forms look really amazing. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. But well, you'd think that I would be able to go through it faster with the transformation, since I've already done like 2 or 3 of them, which are supposed to be the same way. So we'll see how that goes, how that turns out. Let me just take it out of the box and show you guys quickly what the box looks like. The front side, the top, side of the box, and the other side of the box, and then the back side. And some of the accessories which are inside the box, and then little description in Japanese, which I have no way of figuring out what it says, but probably something about posability and whatnot. But so much for the box. Let's get into this one. As you probably already saw with me taking the stuff out of the box, there's also a little bag included. Two bags actually. We got this bag with the trading card and the manual. This is what the trading card looks like. And the back side. And then the manual, which is a big fold-out one. Apparently he's got a drill as well and a magic hand as accessories. Was not aware of that. So the fold-out is like this, all the steps of the transformation, then some additional information and the accessories, how to apply them, and on the back side is a lot of other steps for the transformation. And then in the other bag there is yeah, you've probably seen it before, but I'm still going to show it. The stand which you can lock into place, lock into one another in different kinds of positions. There we go, a little bit more, and then place this on top of it for the fighter plane to be displayed in flying mode. But you can also use it to lock this piece into place in its back, so Starscream can actually have a flying pose, or he's blasting his guns or whatever, in robot mode. So it's multifunctional. As for, but yeah, the stand I will not be using. This little part actually goes on the stand as well, like so. And then it clips into place. And then we have some blast effects in the box. We got these two, which can be plugged into his exhaust thruster things, and you can plug these into his guns. It's a cool purple, pinkish, translucent material, very nice. Then we have his arm cannons or null guns, null lasers, which are nicely detailed, by the way. Like, looks pretty good, I gotta say. And you can flip them over into rockets, which can be plugged underneath the wings of the airplane mode. But you could also just use the regular machine gun type guns underneath the airplane as well. And then we have some face plates, quite a lot actually. He's already got one of his faces on, of course, but you get 5 extras, so that's quite a lot. And I probably will not be able to display that without them falling on the floor. And these are all the faces we got. Yes, quite a lot of expressions we got to choose from. And the one he's already got on him will probably be the most neutral one, I'm guessing. But there's that about the faces. Then we have the drill, which I spoke about earlier, but had no idea. I don't even remember the episode where he used this. And then there's a Megatron gun. Miniature Megatron gun. Got like 5 of these already by now. They all look a little bit different. And then we have this little thing, and I have no idea what this is. This is probably not the magic hand, which was mentioned in the manual, but maybe it is. I have no idea. Maybe the magic hand fell out of one of its little holes and is underneath the fighter plane mode now. Oh wait, we got it here probably. Yeah, we got it here. We got it here, some kind of grappling hand device thing, which is the magic hand. I don't remember this. And then as for the airplane mode itself, taking it out of the box. Now, immediately when I took it out of the box, I noticed this little part, which has been somewhat problematic for all 3 versions of the Seekers I got. It never really sticks into place, so it always pops out a little bit, which is a shame because the fighter plane looks really good. So if they had just engineered that a little bit better, but it's not everything is locked into place yet. But yeah, that seems to be popping out on all versions of the fighter planes I got. And only on the Seekers, not on the Konai's, because they had a different engineering, manufacturing transformation going on. But yeah, I should probably be able to like use a hair dryer or a blow dryer or heat gun on this to make it a little bit softer in plastic, and then push it down a little bit and hold it in a different position, because it just keeps on popping out. But I'm not going to be using it in fighter mode, play mode anyway, so I'm going to be using it in robot mode, and then you don't see these parts anymore. So I'm okay with that. but it is a thing on all versions. So. But yeah, so this is what the plane looks like. Looks really amazing, looks really cool. I gotta say, it looks really good. The backside, so this is the part where you can plug these in. Sometimes they are a little bit big for some reason, so it's kind of hard to plug them in properly. But yeah, it actually is supposed to look like this. Tuck them in a little bit more. We got the landing gear parts going on, which is here somewhere, I guess. Yeah. So that's an extra thing on it. You got this part of the nose which you can flick around somehow. What was it? Oh yeah, like this. Which is, I think, with the airplanes, this is the part of the radar, I think. I'm not sure about that. And the bottom was yeah, some of the robot kibble, of course. But still, it looks alright. You can see the hands here. So in fighter plane mode, you can apply these guns on him. So, and then he looks like this. Or you can decide to actually use the rocket versions instead. Depends on your preference, of course, if you're gonna display it in airplane mode. But yeah, like I said, it looks really good. I really like the way it looks, so that's there's that. But now it's time for me to go and transform it and see if I can do it somewhat fast after having had all the experience with the previous Seekers. Alright guys, so I got him transformed into his robot mode. As you can see, it looks pretty amazing, very cool. I'm never really sure about what to do with these things. In jet plane mode they are like this, but then it's too far to the front, I think. Putting it to the back like this with the hinges, with the double hinges, doesn't look good to me, but so I will probably do it like somewhere in between. Maybe even push them to the front and then let them lean back a little bit. I'm not sure yet how I'm gonna be doing that. That's one thing. The sad thing about this robot is that even though it looks very cool, he does not have any torso rotation. He does have an ab crunch, so there's that. A lot of robots don't have that, but he does not have any kind of rotation on the hips and torso, so that's kind of sad for positioning purposes. Other than that, this is a really cool figure. It might be like the best Starscream out there. I don't have any legend scaled robots. Well, might have some robots actually, but not a Starscream. So I don't know how this compares to that size thing, but yeah, this one looks really good. So articulation wise, because of his wings, his arms cannot rotate all the way 360 around, of course, but physically it should be possible with the ratchet right here, but the wing is in the way. So if you would be if this part would not be here, you would be able to do a 360. His head can rotate all the way around. Push this aside a little bit. And it's on a ball joint, so it can, no, it's not on a ball joint, or is it? No, it's not on a ball joint, but he can turn his head upwards, slightly downwards, or actually pretty far downwards with the, this is a cool mechanism. I've not noticed that before. But yeah, there's a lot of possibility options on his head, probably more than enough. A slight wobble as well, so that's very cool. His arms 360 around, stretching it outwards. He does have a butterfly mechanism going on. His shoulder joint is 90 degrees flexible on a ratchet as well, like a soft ratchet and a hard ratchet. Bicep swivel, 360 around. Double jointed elbow, very nice. He can move his hand around 360 as well. All fingers are articulated. I mean, what more could you want, really? That's all very nice. You can open this up for the little rocket launcher things on his chest. Like I mentioned, there's an ab crunch, so you could actually like give him a pretty active pose with that, but no torso rotation, so that's a little bit sad. We got pretty articulated legs as well. We got a thigh rotation, which is not all that far. Let me see, 45-degree angle, something like that. He can stretch his legs out in the splits. Forward kick and backward kick is a little bit hampered because of the wings, but you can do something around it. Yeah, thigh rotation at the hips, but not that much. We got a single jointed knee, which can extend the other way around as well, apparently. And then we have a ankle rotation, inwards and outwards. It's got a slight toe lift, no dip, I don't think. Doesn't seem to have a dip. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can do with him in posability wise. Yeah, like I think this mold might just be one of the best robots I got, like best looking. And yeah, just very happy with this. Oh, what's blocking this? All right. There's so much you can do with this figure. Yeah, it's a very, very, almost like 100% perfect figure, according to me. Even the kibble on the back is closed up all the way. Looks really good. Looks really good. So finally I got a STARSCREAM that's worthy of being in my collection. I had a previous one which was, I think, MP-14 or something like that. That one was horrible. It was a knockoff, so I don't know if the official one was as bad as well, but it was just, in my opinion, it was just pretty much terrible. Not able to hold any kind of pose. The plastic felt really cheap and I was just not happy with it. So I took a gamble with the Eagle one, the Thundercracker one I got. That one I was very content with. Same as the Skywarp, and now I finally got a very cool STARSCREAM in my collection, so I'm very happy with that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yes, hope to see you guys for the next 2 videos, which are gonna be crazy. Later.